It used to be in the olden days, explorers took artists with them into the uncharted wilderness. These days, the artists often forge ahead of the explorers, combining scientific knowledge with imagination to show us where we're going before we even get there. This week, one of the world's best-known so-called space artists is at work at Barton Creek Square Mall. Our Jim Swift with the story.
In the shadow of a shopping mall palm tree, 38-year-old Kim Poor works on a painting in which there will be no trees. There are no trees in any of Poor's paintings, only jagged rocks, far-flung planets, lonely moons.
I had hoped for a while to be one of the first artists in space, and for a while there was a good chance of that. I knew enough people and could pull enough strings that it might actually happen.
Then came the Challenger disaster and the death of teacher astronaut Christy McCullough.
I recall the headline vividly because I was in Houston with a good friend, Alan Bean, one of the Apollo astronauts. And the headline says, Fletcher says, no more civilians in space, ever. Alan Bean says, oh, don't worry about it, Kim. I'll talk to some people. We'll get you up there. But I don't know if I'm sure I would go if I was given the chance, but I'd probably just throw up the whole time.
So, Kim Poor travels into space in his mind.
I paint myself in space sometimes. When I'm working on a large painting, I can find myself actually in the painting and looking up and rendering things as I see them in my head. It's I don't know if it's mental illness or anything, but it's fascinating.
Poor's paintings have found their way onto book covers and into prestigious magazines like Science Digest, Omni, even the popular Soviet magazine, Ogonyek.
And that's what I kind of hope will happen to mine. 500 years from now, when people are on these planets and looking at them, they'll say, yeah, this painting of Kim Poor's really captured the spirit of this place. That to me is immortality.
Jim Swift, News 36, Nightcast.
One of these days, he might make it. Thanks for joining us tonight. Deborah Seidel is here in the morning with our first report. We'll see you tomorrow.